Hey, Tim Sykes here. Just wanted to go over a few quick plays. It's before noon on a Friday. The overall market is getting destroyed. Newbies are getting destroyed. Pumps are getting destroyed left and right. Um, I'm not happy for people to lose money, but that's what happens when you don't have preparation, when you don't have knowledge, when you don't have rules. I've locked in roughly 10 grand this morning. I've been averaging 8 to 10 grand per day, every day, which is insane. In good markets, or bad markets. Now 266,000 on the month. All will be donated to charity because remember, I trade in order to teach. I'm trying to teach the process. And I think this lesson is really important. I tweeted this the other day. Again, everyone ignores the rules until they start to lose big. Then they start to realize what they don't know. Veteran traders say when a stock breaks below a key level, exit the position safely. Pumpers say, no, the drop is due to weak hands, short sellers, keep holding, or you're my enemy. This is a long-term hold, not a day trade. Veterans say cut losses quickly. Pumpers say it's not a loss until you sell. And I find this really applies to IDEX and DLOC. And, again, I want these companies to go up as much as possible, okay? It does me no good when everyone is, losing money, even if they're not my students, even if they do realize the value of my lessons through big losses, which is sick. But I want people making money. But in order to make that happen, you have to pay attention to the rules, okay? I know this is not a fun rule. When a stock breaks below a key level, exit the position safely. But it is imperative. And this is the difference between real traders like me and fake traders and pumpers and promoters who, look good in a bull market. They look good when stocks are going up, but you have to learn to take profits. Look at IDEX, okay? This thing was up. This is a 14-day chart, but this thing was up from 40 cents a share to $4. When it's 10 times your money, you have to take profits. Look at UAVS, same exact thing. From 50 cents to $5. Look at MARK from 40 cents to 350, nearly 10 times your money. And then there's a bunch of others, but it's a pretty good strategy to just take profits when a stock is up 8 to 10 times. DLOC, I sold too soon because this thing went up from a penny. I alerted it at a penny and a half and it went up to 30 cents. So 15 times your money, but I sold too soon. It's okay to sell too soon. It is not okay to overstay, okay? Do not hold and hope. That is such an imperative rule. I cannot begin to tell you. Let me highlight a few students. There are way more students banking, but I really don't even have time. I got to get to doing a webinar right now. Lorenzo shorted IDEX. Nice $500 win. R. Thompson made some money, like 15-20% on SNWR. That was a morning spiker today. Roy DeVries locked in 3,200 on INO. William made it quick, 10% on IDEX. There's no problem with dip buying really quickly too. Jay Rackley didn't rush, $1,700 on SAVE. Gold to mine made like a quick 11% on EKSO. That was a big runner. And then M. Stona made 20% on OZSC. Hold on one sec. Let me find some more. I love highlighting students who are doing well, and I like showing you. This is Michael Jones using the breaking news tool, banking on AIKI, just a small position, but making, 13%, HTBX, 25%. Good job. Samair doubled his money on VXRT. That was a big runner. Roy, nice little win here on ALYI. People are making fun of him for only making 20%. 20% is fine. Singles add up. Here's Danny, $1,000 on CTXR in 15 minutes. Dan Irish made $1,000 on ALT. And Giuseppe is making money on VXRT and SINT, okay? I want you learning to take these singles to lock in profits. Let me show you a few more rules before, like literally, there's no manners, there's no grammar in trading, okay? Some people are like, oh, you have a grammar mistake. I'm not gonna learn. You have to learn the rules. You have to know when to hop off these stocks. You have to know when to lock in profits and cut losses quickly. This is 20 years of experience. So here's another tweet where, people say, oh, be nicer and I'll have more students. I'm not trying to get more students. I'm trying to weed out lazy students, okay? I'm not trying to be nice. Trading is a battlefield, okay? This is war. And you have to think of me like your drill sergeant. So when I give you these rules that I know might be frustrating, they're not fun to follow, they are essential because when the market turns, as it has today, If you do not lock in profits, you will lose, okay? There's no difference between me, today making 10,000 and yesterday 8,000, the day before 10,000. I'm usually selling too soon, but because I have the rules, it protects me even in bad markets, okay? So whether I make 8,000 or 10,000, guess what? I'm making $250,000 in a month, and I'm selling too soon on the majority of the plays, and yet I'm playing safe. So you choose. Do you want non-transparent, non-millionaires, crying on each other's shoulders? There's a lot of people losing money today. I don't take, any pride or any comfort or, I don't have any joy in people losing. But unfortunately, it's these losses that get people to respect the rules. Rule number 1, cut losses quickly. Rule number 2, take singles, don't go for home runs. Rule number 3, expect the worst out of everybody, out of every company. Have no hopes. Don't be biased, and just really try your best to take the meat of the move. Don't worry about catching the exact bottom or the exact top. You're trying to use the volatility of these stocks to grow your account, okay? So you choose. Do you want to learn from, something that has worked for me for 20 plus years and now is working for countless students too? And also so many other students. I'm sorry, I got to get going to a webinar. Huddy specifically, big day for him. He rode VXRT. He made 24,000. I'm proud. Everybody else, please leave a comment below. You tell me, are you going to follow the rules, or are you going to just hold and hope and pray and, count on luck or a gut feeling, okay? Trading is a business. Trading is a battlefield. You must be meticulous. You must trade like a sniper. That's all I can say. Congrats to everybody who gets it. Everybody else, come on. Realize that the rules matter. Cheers. I'll see you in the chat room.